Layers of foam over and sort of sculpted. That's the most comfortable thing I've ever. Oh my God, perfect. But that's what it was. Hi, Gino. The worst thing is, shrimp, because they're raised in really bad conditions. We also get a lot of salmon from Chile.
Own everything in terms of your own salad.
Can always be watching, but it's good also for quiet.
My neighbor is calling me up to go fishing.
And watch the Tour de France, drink some wine. I can't work. Yeah. Actually, these two small ones.
Okay. Now we have these groups. Okay.
Close.
Okay. Gino.
Very nice group.
Very nice. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay.
I think he has no voice over
There
here.
we go.
Good. Thank you.
The two, Christine, the brain, the brilliance, the beauty of the whole setting. Yes, it is. Yes, the creative, the creativity, and all these beautiful things. So.
At home with ice. I have an ice machine.
My mother-in-law Vida and her friend Victoria. This is Dorte.
Nice. This is my neighbor. Very nice. We have now the green grass. So yesterday
Yes,
the man came
I
with
watched
the longest
them.
hose I ever saw.
I didn't know what they were doing. I
But
saw
they
them.
took the sand away and put it to the ground because it has to be the original ground. So
I saw.
a little rain it was, but
I know. I called again today.
Are you bringing someone a banana and water? Or is that for you?
Yeah.
That's for you. That's the best.
I'm Wendy. I live next door. Remember last year you came over?
Katharina, aber Katharina, was hast du denn da?
Banane und Wasser.
Banane und Wasser. Und das magst du so gerne, oder?
Well, I hope it doesn't fall. She's 4.
She just turned 4.
Just four. Oh my God.
Everyone put shoulders.
Oh, you did.
Oh, she'll let me wipe the paintings are gorgeous.
On Tuesday, go. I have a good friend, Joe White, who does that in his 70s. You should do it. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. Go for it. Joe said it's a lot of fun. He's met other people.
And I see and I feel it. I get it. I mean, the color and the energy of the form. It's really exciting. Yes. And do you know who made this art by chance?
It's really an old building.
You're just a skinny little thing. Sorry, I had no
Hello, Carola. Hello, Carola. I just want to introduce Charlotte Culot to everybody who does not know her. She came from France and you see the new work, which everything is from this year, even not from the beginning, but just in the spring. And it's a new, wonderful handwriting. So enjoy it. And I don't want to talk. I want to thank you that you are here, that you are so faithful. I mean, 20 years on Nantucket, introducing the contemporary and modern art to this island, and they were grateful. And most of all, Jack and Susie Welch, who really, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you gave me self-confidence, you know. You gave me strength. It was, of course, the money also which you needed. No, really, it is not. Now I am so that money is not the thing what I need. I need quality, I need friendship, I need honesty, I need the courage for the truth. So I thank you very much, and everybody, the Tullis, and everybody whom I have knew in my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charlotte wants to explain a little bit. I don't want to make it too long because it's such a beautiful evening and it's so nice to talk with each other. And maybe Christina says one thing, you want to have it before or after?
Before, Christina.
Of course, it's a pleasure to see you all here. And where we are in the thinking mode today, and Strain is sitting outside. And she was the one who from the beginning supported the art cabinet, and my mom with her belief in the art cabinet. So I want to thank her too. And of course, it's so beautiful after such a long time to see you again evolving in this abstraction. It was moving me when I saw it because I remember the beautiful interior and the French sceneries you were creating, which all touched everyone on this island who saw your paintings. They brought sensitive, spiritual moments in each person's life, and for that I want to thank you a lot. And I'm curious to hear what you have to say about this new direction.
So Charlotte has to talk a little louder because it's very, the acoustic is so.
Sorry.
Merci. Thank you to be there. And Doctor said one word, faithful. I recognize some people for now 20 years that I'm coming to Nantucket, and it's really touchful to see that you are moving with me. Moving? Mm-hmm. We move forward, we all move forward. And to see you every time I come to the islands, and that you continue to follow the progression of the work, because we're not talking about the paintings. It's, you know that being an artist is going pioneering. It's like in science, you always go pioneering, sort of going forward. And 4 years I haven't been there. I was there in year 2011. And what you see took me 4 years as a work in progress, sort of say. People who know the work before know this kind of painting that, you know, what you don't know is that behind this painting, you always have this kind of writing. So, this kind of writing is covered, generally covered. And today I have no more anything to hide. So I went for much more freedom, and I found, I always wanted to show you this kind of writings that already existed, pre-existed behind the painting you might already own or have seen. But I was not ready for that because I don't know. It's I found myself so much with joy and energy to just let it go as a free gesture. And last March I went to America for a business trip, and I came back to see some painting in New York at the MoMA and at the Met, and I saw some your modern abstract painter as Pollock, Motherwell, and blah 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 blah. And I was surprised about the scale. The scale was I didn't remember the scale, and this free gesture, and I say, well, it just sort of not inspired me, but I felt enough mature and free to let myself show you what was the underlayers, sort of say, you know. So today, I'm known as a colorist, right? Colors, texture. But after colors, there's black. Or before color,
First time in your
black.
history, black.
And that was the end of the work. What you see there, the end of the work was that. And I'm 50. I think it took me 50 years to get there, you know. So what I try to say is that I call it point zero because we think that point zero is somewhere that we don't move. It's kind of, you know, stable, sort of, you know. But point zero is absolutely the way around, is where you find balance. And it's something that it's also, point zero is where you found peace, bizarrely enough. I know this is not like very tranquil, but it's tranquil enough to have energy and balance, I would sort of say. Black is much more difficult than colors. You can sort of seduce with color, but you can't seduce with black. It's minimalist. You just, I mean, the energy is there or not. And I'm glad that the doctor put it there because it's kind of a apogee. Do we say that? It's kind of a apogee of, I'm now 25 years painting, you know, and it's a voyage, it's a journey. But before this journey, there's all this joy with the other paintings. I'm not saying that this is not joy, it's just that it's a concentration of energy. I mean, specifically about this painting. I don't know if you can feel like how I was, when I was painting, the joy of this new writing, and my joy to feel free enough to show you this new sort of, this new energy emerge, something that is proud.
And even in the white painting, you feel the energy, because the contrast, which Picasso said art is contrast, is even in the white. When you look at this, that you have a drawing in the whole painting, which is more the color, the paint, and then suddenly the drawing is there. You discover this. So that is from the very few days. It hangs only 2 or 3 days because I got it late. Very pointed out, so that people are different, connected and pulled in the paintings. Like before, it was not decorative, it was always beautiful, but it was a subject.
The thing is that I found myself, I started with, as you know, figurative. Still life was my field. Texture has always been my field, texture. So figurative was a pretext for me to go to abstract. And what I find now with abstract, what I know is that I can't go forward. I'm just driving. I can't go backward. I'm driving forward, because with abstract, I realized consciously that I found myself much more in a spiritual field with abstract than with figurative, because with figurative you can always hang the wall, or you can see, oh, I recognize a plate, or I recognize this or that, which is fine. But I fly myself, I fly at much more higher altitude with abstract, with colors.
This means
and
it
lines.
is maturity, because when you are an artist nowadays in this century, and you don't follow the zeitgeist, which is definitely not a figurative painting, but it is the spirituality, the new thing. You cannot be in art history when you don't follow the zeitgeist. So the influence of the zeitgeist, whether it's fear or joy, atomic energy, or the wars, if you're sensitive, you feel this, and you are moving with the highest, which is not understood by the masses, because the masses only accept what is confirmed by art history. And if you are courageous to express your truth, then you are having a chance to go to the spirit of the time. And I think that we see this here with all this painting. It's the spirit of the time, it's abstraction, and it's beautiful in addition. The technique with your natural powder pigments, your passion for quality and material, you see in each painting. So I congratulate you, and I'm happy that Gino made this video, that you all are here and help Neotic to give birth to this wonderful new way of Charlotte Culot, who had hard years and now is on the way. And I think of my daughter Christina, who's also on the way. So it's a time for us today to celebrate that in the darkest moments, when you think everything is out, it starts something new again. And you started something new, Christina started something new. I thank you always, always.